Welcome to Shawn and Carter Have a Podcast. I'm Carter,
And I'm Shawn.
and that was different.
That was different.
It's just some of the innovation that you're going to see on this podcast. We're always moving forward.
Right, we're always thinking about ways to improve your experience, whether it be ergonomic.
Ergonomic, yeah. Oral, A-U-R-A-L, oral,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Mystical?
Mystical. I think we're a pretty mystical group of guys,
Sure.
you know? I think we're mysterious.
I think that's exactly what happened. I was a little too old to care about MySpace, so I never got an account.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, neither did I.
That one just went right past me. And then Facebook came along when I was in college. My school wasn't even on it when I was a freshman. Like it came along in November of my first semester or something.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone, it was exactly like the movie. Like, are you on Facebook?
I at my orientation, my friends set my Facebook up for me. They're like, "You're not on Facebook. You
You
have it."
have a college address.
That's exactly what it was. They're like, "You have a .edu now. You can get on Facebook."
It's the key.
Used to be. I think that I hope this. I don't know that I hope this. I think that I hope they don't do Portal 2 as a movie.
As a film.
Yeah. I think I hope that. Or I think I hope that it's not some sort of maybe non-linear broken timeline sort of thing going back and forth between Cave Johnson and some sort of more modern thing, and I think I wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's too literal of an interpretation of that work.
Right. Um, they could they could do a prequel
They could.
and just stick with Cave Johnson and the beginnings of Aperture Science
They could.
and then leave it before they could work right up to the part where Gladys takes over and then stop there.
Certainly. Apparently, there's some subtle change, and I didn't see this. Some change to Ben Kenobi's that he does in Star Wars to scare off the Sand people.
Yeah, the original version just kind of sounded like a sound that a man could have made, and now it sounds like something out of a synthesizer. It's just kind of, I don't know. It seems like an arbitrary replacement.
Yeah, and something that is probably less controversial because people don't care is that they've completely CGI'd Yoda in the Phantom Menace, which I don't want to talk about that change. We can talk about other changes, but I'm well in favor of that change because it was an awful puppet that they made for Yoda in the Phantom Menace. He just looked terrible.
And they CGI'd Yoda and the other two, so
didn't make any sense. Yeah, I know. It's like he looks so much better as CGI than he did. His CGI Yoda, I like. Puppet Yoda, Muppet Yoda in the real movies and the good movies, I like. Puppet Yoda in the Phantom Menace looks like crap. So I have some specific complaints. My number one biggest complaint is the uneven CGI effects throughout the movie.
do you think it was different studios doing different effects?
I don't know.
That was the problem.
But I was horrified by the balloons that the Irish released in the Quidditch match.
Yes.
They looked like the balloons from Donkey Kong Country.
The dancing leprechaun effect.
Horrible.
That entire scene, that entire Quidditch thing, it doesn't. The different shots, the different angles that they choose to use, don't feel connected to each other.
They should have cut. They should have cut that entirely. They cut
the entire world. They should have just picked up at the end where the attack happens.
Death Eater attack, which looked like it was out of a 1970s movie of the week horror movie, like the chanting and the masks, and I thought it was really dumb. Obviously I couldn't work at Valve because my ideas are ludicrous and not theirs are fascinating and totally make sense.